Okay. Okay, just testing a few things here. So, 1 out, 1 scored. There's a hit. And a drop. Out on 1. Run scored. That's 2 runs there for GBARNTOWN. Apologies, I don't have a stable setup like the last day. GAA recording this over, giving you that view from first base. Or here from behind. So 2 out, 2 scored. Go, that would probably get the runner there. It's a long way for anyone to travel. Shortstop's playing really far back, almost like a middle fielder. So 2 left, 1 goodbye. There's a similar spot again. That's probably more trouble gathered by the shortstop. Yeah. Almost looks like a better hit, but it's actually not because it's closer to the fielder, but still got the runner nice and easy on to first. There's a pop up, third base is going for it, and a catch. There's 3 out. So, score is 2 for GBARNTOWN. Going to the bottom of the inning. So GBARNTOWN taken to the field there, just doing the warm-ups. Crowd a little bit subdued. Early days yet though, very cloudy day. Katie's up first. Here's the pitch. Half block by third base. Runner safety to first. Hey, Chandra. We'll keep it like this. So, runner on 1. Pitch for the bunt. It's trouble. Could be out on 1. Throw is good. Yeah. Out on 1, and a fantastic throw from first to third. Stops the runner from progressing. I think the heart was in the mouths of a lot of GBARNTOWN supporters there with the underarm throw to first, but it got there. So GBARNTOWN playing a slightly different formation to BREAFFY now. There's the switch. Gather second. Oh, decides not to go for the out. Goes for the tag on 2. Don't know if I think the out was on there. Probably would have been worth going for the out. So runners on 1 and 3. Might have conceded the run home had they gone for that out, but then it would be 2 out.
No, 1 back, 3 left.
Too bad, great discipline here by the BREAFFY batter. And there's a walk. So there's the first score for BREAFFY. Score being 2-1. Runner walks home. Straight down by third, past third, but I don't think the left fielder was in so snappy to cover that. I don't think there was a chance of any runner making it there. Great cover play by GBARNTOWN. So the batter really needs to keep it away from third here. Even up in the air to give the runner time to get to third would be preferable here. Yeah, though that could be trouble because it's in here towards third. There's an out. Oh, slightly, I don't know, went for a slide in. Maybe didn't realise it wasn't needed. But I suppose the ball was hit very close to third base. But runners advance to 2 and 3. And that is 2 out. So just wonder, had BREAFFY went for that out earlier, would they be in a slightly better position now? Whereas now a sacrifice hit. If they can bring in 1, draws it up, even 2, or you know the option is there to go for the free base, nice and easy to 1 occupied. Safe on home. There's the 3 out. Level game. Couple of shouts from the BREAFFY players to leave that ball. I think it was probably the right call by the pitcher to go for the out, as you know you're running that risk of them putting it in play the next time. You know, take the outs when you can get them. So the score is 2-all. Referee today is Chris Hughes, keeping fairly prompt on the turnarounds between innings. So you can see here, like, quite overcast, bit of a breeze blowing from right to left. So hasn't really come into play just yet. But top of the second, BREAFFY in the bat, 2-all. Popped up to the shortstop. Oh no, the shortstop ducked out and left it for the left outfielder, but kind of just popped in between the two. So anyone joining us, this is the Senior Ladies All-Ireland Final between BREAFFY and GBARNTOWN. These two teams have kind of been top of the pecking order for a number of years. BREAFFY looking to repeat. That is a trouble ball that's up towards the shortstop, towards second base, but oh, and a fumble dropped by the shortstop. Runners advance. Bit of early game nerves maybe, but I'm sure it might settle as the game goes on. That wind probably just holding it up a little bit in favour of BREAFFY. That's straight to second base. That is an out with a catch. Okay, so that's 1 out. The runner got back to first base in time. Right to run on it and chance the, once you know you've got the speed to get back, and again, that wind is blowing away from first base, so like the throw is going to have to be absolutely spot on to be able to beat that wind and beat the batter. So hopefully in this shot you can actually see most of the field. Batter decides not to go, probably thought, I'm not going to get the runner to 2 on that one. Backing herself to do better this time. Oh, and a foul out. That's bad. That's when you run the risk of that. You know, you kind of put yourself under that sort of pressure. I know a lot of people would go on that and maybe sacrifice an out just because it would have secured that run home. But GBARNTOWN have been here before, they'll not panic. There's a ball pumped out, that'll be the runner home. That's probably, they'll be happy enough with that return. And I'd say BREAFFY also happy with that. So that's 3 out. And 1 scored there for GBARNTOWN. So the score 3-2 to BREAFFY, but BREAFFY have the bat. And again, apologies for the unsteady camera here. Don't have a solid surface to plant it on. So you can see our ref today has already called the batter up. So keeping a very swift turnaround. So coverage pitch side on TG car. Go over and check that out. Just giving you a little bit of a different angle here if anyone's decided to go with this one. So that's a big hit to left outfield. They decide to go foul. Left fielder seemed to be there, but maybe that's just part of the BREAFFY strategy to not chance those foul balls. Nice pitch there, lovely little change up. Batter expecting something a bit faster. Might be set for that now though.
One man left ball.
So hopefully he's going to hear the rest calls there.
You man left ball either way.
And going for a little bit of an up and down pitch there, trying to get it to drop. Didn't quite come off, so might get change here. And there's a pop up and a foul. So 1 out. So looks like that call to leave the foul ball earlier definitely paid off for them. So a bit of a cagey affair here. Both sides not in their full free flowing play just yet, but again, it's a 7-inning game, a lot of rounders to be played. So just a reminder, the score 3-2 to GBARNTOWN, but BREAFFY have the bat.
No. One back, 2 left.
So there's a pop up to the left. Oh, the shortstop went first, got a touch, didn't get the catch. Runner safely onto 1.
One out, runner at first.
So this is the bottom, but I think the way I have the teams around on this. So this is BREAFFY's at bat, just if anyone's a bit confused by the graphics on the screen. There's a nice hit down the line, great stop by third base though. If that beats third base, that's the runner's own comfortably onto 1 and 2. It's exactly what the batter's looking for here, keeping that ball away from second. Goes for it again and gets that gap. Yeah, it's quick running. It's 2. Slide probably not needed again, but I suppose when you're running you don't have time to check to see where the ball is. Safest option to make sure you're stopping. So runners on 1 and 2. BREAFFY will be quite happy here. There's a pop up. Again, we see that GBARNTOWN strategy, leaving the foul ball. I don't know if that was their. I think they should have went first because the BREAFFY runners didn't move. So even if it had been dropped, they weren't going anywhere. They had enough time, so it's kind of just chance of a free out really. Now that being said, I would have expected the BREAFFY runners to run on it in case it had been made playable.
Last ball, 1 man.
Out. Or sorry, not out. Foul ball, so that's a good ball for the BREAFFY batter.
Last ball, 1 man.
Oh, there's a tricky hit. Centre fielder goes, oh, slaps it, drops it, there's an error. Oh, this is going to be tied on 3. There's 1 run scored. And an out. An ambitious run. Batter decided to stick on 1. Didn't try to chance going to 2 when the ball was thrown to 3. Pop up to the catcher. Nice, calmly collected by the catcher. And there's 3 out with 1 scored. So draw game going into the 3rd. So again, just a slight nerves, I think, there, and from both teams. You know, not chance of going for foul balls. You know, nervous running there, maybe trying to manufacture an extra run, but look, again, 7 inning game. You know, we're not even halfway through yet. So, top of 3, BREAFFY up to bat. BREAFFY's fielding kind of seems to be tightening up a little bit. See, there's still a couple of spaces out there that can be hit. There's one. Oh, that's way over left outfield. We're looking at a double, at least, maybe a triple. It is gathered nicely though. No, they decided just to go and stop on 3. Yeah, great decision by the left fielder. That's exactly what BREAFFY will want though. Whereas BREAFFY will probably live with that, like with nobody on base. If you're going to concede a big hit like that, you want it when they can't do a whole lot of damage. If that hit had happened with runners on, it'd be a very different story. There's a big hit out to centre field, right in the gap, and a run home. So, will this be the inning where GBARNTOWN really get their bats going? They've got some great power hitters. But BREAFFY will be quite happy that their fielders are the match of them. There's a pop. Catcher's going first. And an out. Play is going to 2. And safe on 2. Looked like a little bit of obstruction maybe, but runner safe. Great try, great catch, great arm by the BREAFFY catcher there. So that's that more aggressive approach, going for those foul balls. So there's a nice hit. Oh, the left fielder I think could have got there. Kind of held off. I think one more step and she had it.
We have 1 out for the first and second.
Again, might just be that little bit of nerves, not wanting to maybe drop slightly short and afraid of that ball going out behind. Nice hit, but just not the scenario for it. Needs to be away from third base there for GBARNTOWN. So probably going to see something from the BREAFFY pitcher here, trying to make it pop up. Yeah, there's that pop up. Oh, that's trouble. That's near the line. Just foul call by the ref. The left fielder was almost there. So people saying if it had been in, I think if it had been in, Katie probably had the catch. She was on it very quickly. So that's exactly what BREAFFY will want. Get this batter to pop up like that. Right. There's a foul, yeah. Quite happy with that. So 2 out. So 2 out, 2 on base. Foul. So we're seeing those up and down pitches from BREAFFY. GBARNTOWN kind of struggling with them a little bit. Really catching the underside of the ball and sending it out behind. BREAFFY have really upped the tempo in here. Oh, made that kind of put her under pressure. There's a throw to 2, and the base minor was off the base. Well gathered by left outfield. There's nice pitching there. Probably looked a little bit low and inside, but that's exactly what the pitcher wants. You know, put the batter under pressure to go for those. So I don't think the pitcher could ask for much more there. But if you are leaving a big gap in that corner now. Yeah, base is loaded. Was it? It must have been good. BREAFFY will be very, very happy with that return now. Come out of there. There's no hit at the end. There's a pitch, there's a pop-up. Who's going to claim it though? It seems to be in no man's land. Oh, good try with the second base. A little bit of indecisiveness there from GBARNTOWN. Sorry, there are no outs because we're at the bottom of the third. Current score is 4-3. GBARNTOWN put BREAFFY at the bat. So, sorry. No outs, 1 on base. This ball coming up, so BREAFFY really want to keep this ball away from second base. Catcher has it, going for the out on 1. The throw is a bit wayward. There's a throw to 3. Oh, fantastic, fantastic throw and a great out. So we were safe on 1 there and out on 3. So wind assisting that throw from 1 to 3rd probably helped it get there a bit quicker than what the runner thought it was going to be. So that very easily could have been a double play, but then maybe the runner doesn't take off. The runner might not have taken off had the ball been gathered cleanly on 1. Big hit. That's over left field. Way over left field. Carried by the wind. Oh, Garrett gathered nicely on the hop. So runners on 1 and 3. Only 1 out. The pitch we're playing on today in Abbottstown is just in absolute pristine condition. So that probably helped with the retrieval of that it kind of hopped up, I suppose, it bounced and rolled. So the idea here now, keep it away from 2. That's hit to centre field. Gathered. Oh, very aggressive base running by BREAFFY. So I think the runner thought there was 3 out. It's only 2 now. So very aggressive base running there by BREAFFY. paid off that time, but earlier in the inning it didn't quite. But that puts them in the lead for the first time today, and they'll be happy with that. Catcher goes for the out, and a lovely gather by the GBARNTOWN catcher. 3 out. So we're going into the top of the 4th. The score is 5-4 to BREAFFY. So 2 runs there. That ultra aggressive run from first home by Gráinne Gavin, the difference there in that inning.
5-4, top of the 4th.
So be interested to see if that's where BREAFFY kick on from or not. Something like that can be a bit of a sucker punch, but then a great catch by the BREAFFY catcher straight away to stop that, so it kind of stops that momentum from building. So again, the score is 5-4 to BREAFFY. So crowd gathering a bit down here. Definitely building up. I think some of the crowd for the mixed game are starting to gather. So referee just confirming there, top of the 4th inning, and 5-4 to BREAFFY. So we can see both teams going with slightly different formations. BREAFFY kind of more busy up the middle towards that second base where GBARNTOWN had that hole, and that's where BREAFFY got a bit of joy. There's big spaces out there still for both sides. There's a nice little tap hit. Oh, decides not to go. I think she probably would have got there, but that's first ball. No need to chance it on that. When it's gathered so well, that's an even better one. That was a perfect little bunt, because the pitcher and third base both had an awful long way to go to get that. Then would have had to turn to throw the one. And then forced into the hit. Yeah, there's an out, there's a foul. So probably would have got there on, I think definitely would have got there on the second ball, maybe even the first, but you don't go on those, you just kind of put yourself under that pressure, especially like going for the line each time, you know, and then the pitcher knows you're going for it. If you don't change tact, you've got such a small window that you're going for, and then there's a pop-up that's right in the space between them and held off. A little bit of a fumble there by the left fielder, but I don't think it's going to result in any extra base run. Nope. Yeah, still stops at 1, so it didn't make a difference. That little bit of caginess, like I think she probably could have got the catch, but you know, again, maybe not worth the risk of an extra base. Aye, but the batters, you know, they're maybe a little bit rattled. They're starting to swing on a lot of balls. That looks like it's straight to left field. Oh, she lets it bounce. So that's going to be runner safe on 1 and 2. I think the wind didn't carry that as much as I thought it did originally. I just thought it was going to float all the way into left outfield's hands. Pitcher forcing a swing there. Still a lot of space out there for a left-handed batter. Probably going too much towards the line. It goes more towards that between the 2 goalposts out there. Big gap between where the shortstop is and the centre fielder. Panicked. What'll happen here? So they go for the easy out on 3. Stop the advance runner. And safe on 2. So runners on 1 and 2, 2 outs. So BREAFFY probably in a worse position there. Didn't progress on the field, and now on 2 out. So will they just go for the big hit, trying to bring runs home? Runners on 1 and 2. There's trouble. Now if there's not 2 out, that's probably a hit to go on. Slightly wayward throw on the way back in. But with 2 out, the mentality changes slightly. Two's gone anyway. Oh, that's a bit shorter. Oh, and a fumble by second base. And a run home. It's going to be tight. Hard to know what the ref is calling here. The ref seems to be signalled safe from my angle here. Aggressive running. Seems to be a bit of dispute here. But the referee laid down the law. He is called safe. So there's a score for GBARNTOWN. So they've tied it up. Still runners on 1 and 2. I thought that BREAFFY packing that second base kind of would have ensured that out there, but just probably did everything right, and then, you know, sometimes drops can happen. BREAFFY just need to reset after that. That'll settle them. So, kind of pressure for both sides here, because the batter, even though she's up, she's probably conscious that there is 2 out. Oh, and there's a big swing. Left field has it though, I think. Yeah, comfortably gathered. Wayward throw from 3. Run scores. That's a big score. So, GBARNTOWN getting out of there with 2 runs. So, that's GBARNTOWN up to 6. Going to the bottom of 4. 6-5 to GBARNTOWN, but BREAFFY do have the bat. So that extra run there, vital to keep, not just for the scoreline to get ahead, but I think GBARNTOWN probably just needed that little bit of a lift after the last inning with the aggressive run from BREAFFY. Nice hit down into the corner. Gathered by left field, but safe from 1 all day. The exact start that BREAFFY going to want there. So runner on 1, none out. Really going to need to beat that third base there if she wants to advance the runner from 1 to 2. Just like that. There's a great catch, but I think, runner decided not to chance it. I was expecting, just based off the aggressive base run from BREAFFY, that would have went to 2 there, because again, the fielders are, especially cross field like that, they're thrown against quite a breeze, so it's going to be hard to beat a runner to get there. Big hit down the line, but foul. So BREAFFY kind of in that same scenario where they would just want to beat third base. Ideally they've wanted the runner on 2, so even then would be out. They've got a free base, so then forces GBARNTOWN into a decision. Too bad, 2 left call by the ref there. Pace of the pitch is just dipping a little bit there. Seems to be working on the banners that are going down by 3. They're reaching into it. Maybe expecting a slightly faster pitch, and then they're committing and reaching early and fouling out. Or fouling out to the sideline. Great stop by the catcher. And a throw to 1. There's an out on 1. Great throw to 3 again. So but BREAFFY have advanced their runner to second base now. With 2 out. So I know I said a few moments ago that this was the scenario they wanted, but this was more the scenario they wanted to go 1 out. Now, it's still, there's lots of possibilities here with that free base there, the big hit. Oh, clear to left fielder. That's going to be a double, if not a triple. That is rolling, rolling, rolling. It's gathered now. Only gathered with the runner on 2. Possibly could have gotten to 3, but just see BREAFFY like toning down that aggressive base running. They're in a scenario now where they don't need to push it that extra little bit. You know, better off taking definitely on 2 with a free base rather than chancing that to get on 3. So we're currently at a tie game, 6 apiece. Bottom of the 4th, 2 out. Good stop there by the pitcher. That ball was coming hard right back at her. Pressure's on the pitcher here now, too bad. Just going to allow the walk. There's an out on 1. Great decision making by the third base there. Decided not to worry about the runner going to 3. Very tight out. GBARNTOWN will be quite happy with that now. So going into the top of 5. Draw game, 6-all. Yep, confirmed there by the ref. Top of the 5th, 6-6. Seemed to be a little bit of hesitation from the BREAFFY batter there. And then when she saw that they weren't going, then decided to go. But I don't think it was a bad run. I think it was an exceptional throw and great base work by GBARNTOWN there. But BREAFFY won't panic. They've tie game. They'll back themselves over these next 3 innings. There's a pump up. That should be a nice simple catch for left field. Yeah, there's an out. Exactly what they'll want after that. Really not the way you want any balls hanging in the air. So 1 out. That'll settle BREAFFY down now. Oh, trouble. Foul. And a catch and foul round. 2 out. GBARNTOWN panicking slightly, swinging for pitches they probably weren't swinging for early, but that's a testament to the pressure that BREAFFY are putting them under. There's the perfect hit. See, I think a batter's probably getting there. That's a massive wind blowing from 1 to 2, so you're going straight into it. But look, they know what they like and what they don't like. There's no swing there in the sides. Oh, there's a third good ball. No swing, had to run, and just an easy out for the catcher there. Not sure, maybe the batter thought it was bad, or maybe didn't realise it was the last good ball, but BREAFFY will be quite happy with that return. Nobody even on base that inning. It's gone into the bottom of 5, no score there for BREAFFY at all. There's a tricky pitch, upper inside. I see the batter taking a step away from the mat now, trying to accommodate for that, and does leave the outside of the plate open. But oh, great catch for the catcher! Great one-handed grab. That's 4 outs in a row between the two teams, nobody getting on base. There's a big hit. Looks like it's going foul. Might just be in. No, it is gone foul. Sorry, I'm not sure if that... Unfortunately, the sidelines are kind of blocking the view of the foul line down there. Not sure if you'll be able to see it on screen. That's why I'm swimming in it. So very different stance from the batter here. Last one was standing way off. Now we're super aggressive on the inside. Want to get around that ball, just like that. Down to 3. Here comes the throw. Safe on 1. That'll settle BREAFFY down now. There's a switch. First base goes first. Oh, and a drop. Still gets the out though. Oh, overthrow the 3. Will they decide? No. BREAFFY's aggressive base run seems to have dried up. So, ball was popped out the first and we had a drop, but still had enough time to gather the ball and get the tag, get the out. So, free base now. Looks to be going down the line. There's that call again from the BREAFFY to leave it. Now I think that particular one, I don't think any of the fielders were going to get there in time. It was always moving away. So last ball called. There's straight to the shortstop. Shortstop goes for it. Looks safe. So safe on 1. That's exactly what BREAFFY wants. So that little dummy run by the runner on 2 probably made all the difference. Just that split second hesitation. So just waiting to gather that ball and then waiting to decide to throw it rather than doing all in one motion. That looked foul. First bounce must have been good, wasn't called foul, but no one decides to run on it anyway. So runners on 1 and 2. 1 of each. 2 good balls left. Feels like we might have a bit. Yeah, that looked good on outside upper quadrant. Pressure's on here now. Last ball of all. Catch by the catcher. There's 3 outs. There's a big inning. Both teams holding the other scoreless. So going into the top of the 6th, the score is 6-all. A little bit of a team meeting by BREAFFY there. Probably just trying to settle themselves after that scoreless inning, but all they have to do is remind themselves that they also held Glenmartin scoreless and didn't even manage to keep them off base altogether the last inning. So both teams fielding really coming to the fore now. Again, there's still got a little bit of caginess. I think if one team can just kind of loosen up a little bit, could be the deciding factor of this game, or maybe the game will see out just like this. Right into the space. Yeah. Oh, and past centre fielder or left fielder. Sorry, no. Batter decides to just take the 1 base. So that's the one disadvantage of that pack in second base that BREAFFY have been doing, but probably happy with the return for it so far. Like, it does take a precise hit to take advantage of it. Down the line, gathered by third base. Nice clean gather, so good decision not to run. a hard hit. Decides not to go. BREAFFY have decided not to go on a few of those, and they've ended up putting themselves under pressure on the last ball. So let's see. Yeah, same again. Decided not to go on those chancy ones and then fouling out, going down the line. Again, when you're going for such a precise hit on the last good ball, you know, your margin for error is so small. So BREAFFY quite happy there, I'd say. There's a big hit right into that space that I was talking about. Oh, and the left fielder almost got there. Will we see some aggressive base running here? We do, yeah, running home, throws against the window. So there's a score. So, batter on to second. Sorry, I say aggressive base running. Probably wasn't given how far that hit was, and two fielders thrown against the wind. So, free base now for their left-handed batter. Okay, just checking. Fielder's alright. I think it was just more a slide, and don't think there was any injury there. She might be annoyed that she didn't get the catch, but I don't think, like, down the line, I don't think anyone should be annoyed at the like of that. Like, nobody's expecting the fielder to make it over there and get that catch. It would have been fantastic, but not necessarily an error now. So those high inside pitches are really working for BREAFFY here. They're trying to get up and under them, and they're fouling left and right. So we'll probably see a similar type pitch and a little lob high on the inside corner. Can the batter adjust to it? She does, but it's kind of straight down the neck of the shortstop. So progresses the runners at 3 though, so not the worst return. Now BREAFFY with 2 out, runner on 3. So a lot of people would say just bring in the run, but the thing is, a base hit here does bring in the run, so there's no need for this ball to be absolutely smashed out. Now, she might see the space and decide she wants more than one base and go for it. Oh, there's a fantastic hit. Yeah. And an overthrow to 2. Oh, well gathered by the shortstop. Great cover. So that's exactly what I was talking about. Like, it didn't need a big hit. Plus in a great position now. He's just picking up, really blowing down by third. There's a pop up to the catcher. Can she get it? Oh, fumbled, but left the box. Oh, a series of errors there. And the runner's out on 3. I think she was safe on 1. Probably got a little bit greedy there, wanting the extra base while people were distracted. So, 2 fielding errors and a base running error there. That could be a defining half inning there, one way or another. GBARNTOWN come away with 2 runs, so 8-6 to GBARNTOWN, but BREAFFY have the bat going into the bottom of 6. Wind's definitely picked up. Might be a touch of rain coming. Yeah, a little bit of water coming down. Apologies for all the sound effects. My umbrella. Not sure it's going to do me much good here with the way the wind is blowing, but try and keep the rain off the camera for you. Again, there's much better quality been streamed from GGAA and the commentary team over there. So I'm just bringing a slightly different angle so you can see the ball from the batter's view, as it were. So bottom of 6. Hard hit down by 3. Great hit. Gathered by the left fielder, so safely on to 1. Just the start of BREAFFY wanting that in it. I think BREAFFY are getting around to the top of their order now. Just what they'll want to settle in errors, these. There's a hit down the line and foul. Awful lot of batters on both sides really going hunting that line. Now the wind is kind of assisting hits down that direction, so it might be that they each sense a bit of vulnerability in the other team, or it might just be that that's what they do and the pitchers are forcing them into that. Yeah, beats third base with that. Runners advance to 1 and 2. Such a fast playing field. Such a fast playing field that the ball is absolutely flying on the ground. One of each, 2 left. Runners in 1 and 2. No called high bidder after. Borderline and good discipline there by the batter. And that similar one there, but just gets it over the knee. Got a little bit of extra speed. Oh. BREAFFY decide to sacrifice the batter there. So there's only 1 out. So a little bit of rain coming down now. Ball might start sliding off the bat a little bit more than what it was. So runners 1 and 2, 1 out. Score is 8-6 to GBARNTOWN. BREAFFY with the bat, right into that gap. Nobody seems to be going for it. And it hops. Oh! Get gathered by centre fielder in the end. There's 1 home. So runners on 2 and 3. Only 1 out. Swing and a miss there. BREAFFY looking for the big hit here. Last good ball called. Again, they're just looking for a big hit. Try and bring in one run anyway, but ideally 2, I'd say. Especially if it can connect with that wind stream. Pitcher feeling under pressure. Last ball either way. What would you go for? There's a floater and a hit. That'll be 1 run home anyway. Will we see the aggressive running? We do. GBARNTOWN not overly ready for the ball in though. And 2 runs scored. So I'm not sure how ready GBARNTOWN were for that throw to 3. Seemed to catch them a little bit on the hop, but that's BREAFFY into the lead now by 1. Hop up. Foul ball. Big hit. Oh, that's gone. Gone. Probably a home run. Referee is having some issues with BREAFFY here. We might see a bit of a punishment. He seemed to be shouting that they were in the way, but it won't affect the run anyway. Fantastic hit and a home run. There's two scored. There might be words. Yeah, the referee seems to be heading over towards the sideline. Not sure if it will result in anything more than a warning, but the referee definitely over having a discussion. But what a hit there by the shortstop from BREAFFY. Just a warning there for the sideline. Very easy for teams to get a bit excited. Something like that there's a nice little hit. Really well gathered by the shortstop. And an out on one. That was a fantastic play. It's exactly what GBARNTOWN need after conceding those runs. This is a big inning, like BREAFFY are really after pulling ahead. Oh, not stopped by the shortstop. I don't think the shortstop's even making that throw, even if she does stop it, because it would have been with the foot. It'd be very hard to clamber over. So, 2 out, runner on 1. As I said, this is where BREAFFY just seem to be relaxing a little bit at the bat. Pop up, catch with the catcher, and there's 3. Maybe commentators curse, but that inning they definitely did seem like there was a bit of a load off the shoulders when they were batting. So they resulted in all those runs. So that's BREAFFY up by 3, 11-8. 5 scored, yeah, there's confirmation from the ref. So GBARNTOWN had pulled ahead by 2. So, top of the 7th. 3 runs in it. Bit of clarification there on the score, but just 11-8. So all to play for. So last inning, GBARNTOWN need to score 3 to draw level and to force BREAFFY into their last at bat. Oh, there's a big catch. Great hit and an even better catch there by BREAFFY. See BREAFFY. Looks like they're feeling the pressure now. Hit straight up the middle. That's going to be an easy catch for centre field. Yeah. GBARNTOWN just looked a little bit rattled coming into that inning on the after conceding so much. And there's 2 catches. No, not even trying to keep the ball on the ground for those. Well, the first one was a very level hit. I mean, that's just a great catch. Whereas the second one there, you know, just out of frustration, looked like pulling on the ball. Oh, and there's to the catcher, and that is game. BREAFFY win. 11-8 with a bat. And we see them celebrating here at home. Means a lot. There's 4 in a row for the BREAFFY team. Blue and white flags flying down below in the stand. So a tough loss for GBARNTOWN there. They stuck with them for so long, and then that sixth inning really just was the difference maker there. Anyway, folks, hope that view was alright, and again apologies about the unsteady camera work. So I'll leave you here, but they're still covered on TG Car streams. See you later.